What I'm showing you right here is the ultimate travel video monopod setup. You see, I've been doing a lot of videos while traveling lately, and I've tried compact rigs, I've tried not so compact rigs, and now I'm going with something, well, this, that is quite perfect. So here's why. What I have here is the iFootage Cobra 3. This one has the foot pedal. The foot pedal means I can step on the pedal and then I can actually pivot the entire monopod in one shot. So like if I step on the foot pedal, I can unlock the base and then I can actually pivot and do any fluid movements that I want to do, and then I could release it and it locks it back in place and stands up straight. You can see it is kind of wobbly, of course. Any monopod with feet will be wobbly. But what is really cool is how compact this is. So if I am out doing a video and I need to take up minimal space, the monopod aspect means I can take up minimal space, but it also means that I can actually sort of let it sit if there's no other movement or nobody bumping into this, and it will actually capture perfectly steady without me having to hold the camera myself, having to use a gimbal or anything like that. The one downside of this monopod, in my opinion, is that it is still 2 feet long. It's still 2 feet long when fully compressed, when fully like condensed into itself, right? This is as short as it gets. However, as you saw in the beginning of this video, the foot comes off with a quick release, right? As does the video head. Now the video head is not included with the monopod. I had to get that separate, and I'll show you what I got in a second, but let me just extend this real quick. So, to unlock either the feet or unlock the ball head, all I have to do is pull down the quick release and take off the whole video head. So, even though it's 2 feet long, I can actually take off the feet and I can take off the head and throw that into a separate bag or case when I need to do that. Quick release, brilliant. And it also works in a way where when it's unlocked, it just stays unlocked until you put the piece right back in, then it locks itself. The feet's the same way, and the feet, let me put this down for a second. So here's the feet, right? Here's the foot pedal, you push the foot pedal and then you can just, pivot how you need to, and then when you lift the foot pedal and it gets back into the perfectly straight and is locked back in place. The feet are metal. Everything here is metal. There is really like very minimal plastic. Like this piece to sort of tighten some of the bolts, this is plastic. But the rest of it is basically metal. The feet can actually go down, and you could also raise up the feet. So I can go all the way up, I can go down, and of course I can completely remove the feet and just use the monopod. I can take the little rubber nub here on the bottom, and I could put it on the bottom here, and now I just have a monopod. Or I can leave the feet on, and by the way, this is extremely light when the feet aren't on it, because this is carbon fiber and this is metal. Okay, so let's move on now from this monopod, which is fantastic, by the way. This head is the Small Rig Lightweight Fluid Head. A fluid head means that when you pan or when you tilt, it has a fluid motion. It's not a jarring motion, okay? It makes it so that when you're doing pans and tilts and stuff in video, you've got this fluid movement, whereas with photography, it doesn't make a difference if you have a fluid motion because you're not capturing the motion on video, you're just capturing on stills. This one, it has one knob to loosen basically the pan feature. There is a small bubble level, kind of a pointless bubble level, and it's also on a monopod, so it doesn't make a difference. And then it has another knob right here, which allows me to go up and down for the tilt. So I have a pan, I have a tilt. I have this, which is actually to unlock the how this can go up or down, forward or back. So if I need to have more precision over how close or far back the camera or the lens, whatever's mounted, is, I can control that from here. And then I have this, which actually allows me to twist the mount up here. And the reason why that is so important is because typically with a fluid head, you're mounting the lens, and then you need an adapter if you want to mount the camera to it. What this allows me to do is do one or the other without an adapter. So it basically has two pivot points. One is the pan feature, and the other is the pan for the actual camera or lens that's being mounted. I don't need an extra adapter. And then of course it has, this is Arca Swiss, so it has the clamp to actually clamp down on the Arca Swiss. Finally is this. This is the lever, which you can have it however, whatever angle you need it to be. But what's so great about this lever and what makes it more compact, especially for travel, is you can see there's like this telescoping feature. I can unlock it and condense it, and now when I'm traveling, it takes up far less space in the bag or whatever. So this is why I really love this one, especially because I'm not doing videos every single day forever. So I didn't need something super heavy duty. I needed something that was just perfect for travel, and this did the job. So again, the setup is the iFootage Cobra 3 with the foot pedal, and it's the carbon fiber version. They also have an aluminum version of this monopod. And then the SmallRig lightweight fluid head. That's the setup. To me, this is the perfect compact travel video stabilization setup that is not a handheld gimbal solution. If I wanted a handheld, I would have gone with a nice gimbal, but I want something that I could plant and just stand here and either be on camera or record wherever I'm recording without me having to hold the camera and see all that shake and whatnot. Because IBIS and image stabilizer and lenses, they're good, but they're not as good as just stabilizing, and they're not as good as a gimbal. So this does the job. Check that out. I'll link to that, all these, where you can get this in the description down below.